My 33M husband threatened me with getting a new family if I 32F don't sell the house. Question: should I move towns? Too long didn't read. Husband who struggles with work moves cities for a job and threatened divorce to get a new family if I don't move there. Hello, I am currently married to my partner, let's call him Dan, 34M. We have one 6-year-old daughter and I am currently 4 months pregnant. In the first year of our relationship, Dan and I moved to a vacation town and bought a house. We thought it was a beautiful place to raise kids. It was closer to the major city that my remote work was based out of, and Don's work was all over the place, usually out of town. Dan has had a lot of challenges with work, extending before the move. His average tenure at a company is around 9 months, give or take. The jobs will end generally from him rage quitting, or being fired. Ultimately there will be some disagreement with management that they can overcome. This has been happening consistently for the past 7 years we have been together. Dan has also switched professions a lot between the trades, meaning he's still at an apprentice level. For the first 2 years of our move, Dan worked out of town. After he was fired, we decided he would try to find a local job. Since he has been home, there's been large stints of unemployment. He will say is due to the economy, I will say is due to his problems with management and inconsistency in job searching. When he is unemployed it can extend to be 6+ months, adding financial and emotional strain to the family. He was most recently let go in November. I have been with my company for 13 years now and been successful in my career. I currently work in upper management and have a bright future ahead of me. My income has been what our family relies on to keep going. During the last stint of unemployment for Dan, I came to him and said, you have until the end of January to figure something out or I am really going to start panicking and need to make some calls. He has school for his trade coming up in May and I ended up getting pregnant, meaning I will be going on a. I recommended to him that he go up north, work in the oil field until May, then come back home during his trade's busy season to look for work. He agreed. Fast forward, he has gone up north and found a job in his trade. He's been working for 3 weeks and really likes this company. What's felt like out of nowhere, he's approached me with an ultimatum. He has told me we need to sell our house and move up north because he no longer wants to come home after May. He feels like he has a job now, doesn't want to risk not getting a different one here. He said we will live there until the end of my mat leave, then come back to where we live now and rebuy in this market. He said he's not willing to work away anymore, he wants to be with his kids and wants us there, or weirdly enough, he wants us to sell but for me and the kids to go live with my parents to save money while he works. This plan worries me for multiple reasons. 1, his jobs are short-lived. There are 2 companies he can work for up there. 2, our daughter does not want to move. She has a community here. 3, financial impacts of lost equity from being out of the housing market. 4, lack of community and support for me with a newborn. 5, there have been a history of abuse, yelling, choking. It hasn't been physical for a while but the yelling still happens. 6, I can't work in the town if this extends past my mat leave. My work contract needs me within 150 kilometers of an office. 7, I don't want to move. I like where we live, it's beautiful. 8, I'm going to have a newborn soon. I don't want the stress of all this right now. 9, I couldn't handle living with my parents. I love them, but no. I came to him and said we should wait. Give this job a year to see if it sticks. If it does, we can talk about what to do. He said no. I said we could look at renting our property out, to create an income stream plus keep building equity. He said renters will destroy the house. I said he should come back like we originally agreed on. He said being there has given him perspective and I'm the one that forced him up there. He wants to sell and move up there. I can't help but feel like he's using my pregnancy and pending mat leave to manipulate the situation. He knows I'm going to be short money. He keeps saying we are financially bleeding here, that I'm separating him from his kids. We have been having a back and forth on this over text and he sent me this. I really can't get the reality through to you. Look. Let's do this. I'll start filing for divorce. Then we can split the house. If you want to live there without me you can pay me out. Since I can't see my kids, I'll look at starting a new family where I can. Since then, he's been saying he's divorcing me. I should also mention it was 3 days into bringing this up that he went down that path. I feel completely blindsided by this whole thing. I feel like he's forcing huge financial and life decisions that I don't want on me. I feel hurt that he would go as low as to make a new family. I'm also scared we will move there and never come back. I don't want that for my life or for my kids. The town he is in is truly a shithole. Far north, one grocery store, lots of addiction problems, transient. But there's a part of me that's wondering if I'm in the wrong. Do I have to move? Is that what people do? Is keeping the family unit whole regardless of other factors the most important? You are not wrong, and he is gaslighting you, trying to put the blame on you for him wanting to divorce, unless you move you and your child's entire life. This is abuse. Let him divorce you, pay him out if you can, but first, Go talk to a lawyer and see what your options are to stay in your house. Don't tell him you are going to see a lawyer, just go do it. Good luck to you.